Sunday evening. You're sitting around the sewer watching your main reported April O'Neil do a live remote from the Statue of Liberty. Then it happens. A humongoso flying android screams out of the sky and rips Lady Liberty from her foundation, sending hundreds of freaked out tourists into the harbor below. No way, cries Raphael. Way, replies Donatello. And the crazy quantum chase is on. Aren't books great? Journey through 10 levels of enormous arcade graphics, the largest and craziest talking turtles ever, with eons of bodacious battlegrounds, from prehistoric to futuristic galaxies. To prepare for the toughest shred heads you've ever seen, try the Versus mode, a turtle-on-turtle combat arena that finally proves who's the mightiest mutant of all. Test your slice 'em up speed in the time trials mode to find out how fast you can clear 3 courses. Get ready for the 3D jab and toss that sends enemies flying right at your face. Mondo body slams and pizza power bonuses make you more turtle than ever before. You better believe you're gonna need it. Shredder's out for Turtle Hide, and he's got all the time in the world to get it. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time, developed and published by Konami, released in 1992, and unlike the movies, they did wait till the 4th entry to go to the time travel thing. Yeah, we don't talk about that one. It's side-scrolling beat-em-up, much like Turtles 2 and Turtles 3, and, them final fights and all of them kind of games. Borrows a lot of elements from many other games, like the Hyperstone Heist, which was released for the Mega Drive and Genesis the same year. 17 years after it was released, it was revisited on newer consoles, and a slightly altered version of the arcade game was included as an unlockable bonus in the 2005 game Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 Mutant Nightmare, which is not the third game, because there was already a third game. I don't remember what it's called. Like its predecessors, it was available for arcades and 2 to 4 players. In the 2-player version, you get to choose which of the 4 you want to control, whereas in the 4-player versions, you are assigned a control panel section from left to right, which was just like the second game when I was a kid. Each player has their own strengths and weaknesses. New features include the ability to execute a power attack by hitting an enemy several times in a row, and the ability to slam foot soldiers into surrounding enemies. Basically, Shredder stole the Statue of Liberty, and now we're going through time. What do you mean that doesn't make sense? Super NES version was retitled Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time in North America and Australia, and Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles in Europe because, they don't like ninjas. Despite the fact that the third game, Manhattan Project, that's what it's called, was never released in the Power region, they went ahead and named this one 4. Anyway, Super Famicom version retained the original unnumbered title. Much like TMNT2, the arcade game, the Super Nintendo version of Turtles in Time has some notable differences in presentation. The SNES version is missing some animation and graphical effects from the arcade version, but it does make use of Mode 7 very extensively, especially in the Neon Knight Riders level. It features the option to give each turtle a unique skin tone. Most memorably, the throw move involved foot soldiers being thrown directly at and hitting the screen. There is also a fight which was added and requires the player to hit a foreground shredder with a throw move. Some of the sounds differ. The SNES version is missing certain voice samples for both the turtles and bosses. In addition, the arcade version's theme song, Pizza Power, was replaced with an instrumental version of the cartoon theme song, which had those great lyrics: Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Following its release, Turtles in Time became Konami's best-selling arcade title. The SNES version was praised for its additional stages and gameplay modes. For reviewers, VGM gave it a unanimous 9 out of 10, applauding the gameplay, the new moves, the accurate recreation of the arcade's graphics, and the 2-player versus mode, though they criticized it as too easy. Like the arcade version, the SNES was lauded in all game for its visuals, which replicate the cartoon's art style. The game's music and sound effects have also been praised. However, the game was criticized by the Armchair Empire for its repetitive gameplay and short length. Nintendojo called TMNT4 the best Ninja Turtles game of all time. Entertainment Weekly wrote, Turtles may have peaked on the big screen, but in video game land they're just reaching their potential. In this latest multi-level battleground, players fight the evil Shredder's minions. It is a darn good game, but here's the thing. It is kind of easy, it is kind of short, but it's still, as good as it is, it's still just a final fight kind of cloned thing, and those get so boring after a while to me. you know, after I've played about 4 or 5 levels, I'm done. And I don't need any more. And this has 10 levels, right? So it can go on a little while. And while it is really a pleasure to look at and to listen to, and it controls really well, and everything that you would want out of a video game, this is just a game that I've played by this point 2-3 times just in the Ninja Turtles realm, and then we add on all the other games that play like this, like Pirates of Dark Water and the Final Fight games, Double Dragon games. I've played this game 20 times, and I don't need to play it anymore.